Okay, creating a JFrame. Create a Java project and name it Clicker. I'll call it Clicker Tutorial because this is the first in a series of work in the game. This is just creating up the project, and we will make a class, call it main, and that's good. This is our class for the entire game. Oops. Okay. Let's make our constructor. Note, to follow the series, you need to know some things about Java. I won't explain everything. So this is our constructor where we will create our JFrame. Extend JFrame, which is basically the window. Just import that and add a mouse listener. Oops, implements. Mouse listener and a key listener. Forget about those errors for now, we'll get to those later. Public main. So we're gonna first set the title with super. Clicker tutorial is what I'll name it. You can name it whatever you want. Set size to width and height, which are variables we will create right now. Down here. Just add this to get rid of that error. It gets kind of mad at you if you don't get rid of that. So create a public integer called width, and I want it to be 1080 pixels long, and height, which is 920. Now we have that. Set your default close operation to JFrame.exit on close, which is basically just telling your code when you hit that X, it'll close out of your program. Now we will set location relative to null, which, long story short, just centers your JFrame on the screen. Again, your JFrame is your window, which we'll be using to make our game. We will set visible to true. There we go. Now we'll make our main method, which, if you know anything about Java, that's where you start. Your main method. First thing we ever learn in Java. Public static, because we're making it in static main. Oh, why did I write static? Here I am going on about first thing you learn, and I did it wrong. Main equals new main. Okay. Now we have an error here because we haven't implemented these. So first we're going to import, and then we will add unimplemented methods. Basically, all of this is our input from keyboard and mouse. And right now that won't work because we haven't added them to our JFrame with this. This will add both to our JFrame. It works. Okay, we have that rendering. One last thing before I end this off is a paint method, which we can use to make our game. Import graphics, and we'll copy this code over because buffer strategy is more complex to explain. So we will just put that in there. To do this, we will fix our error. Basically, a buffer strategy, first off, is rendering to your JFrame without flickering or any of that, because people get a lot of errors when they're consistently re-rendering it. If we're going to be creating a clicker application, we'll have a lot of re-rendering with our money. To do this, it's just pretty simple. Up here has nothing to do with JFrame. We're just anti-aliasing, which is just smoothing out everything. First off, we need to fix this error, which is BS. That's the variable name. Buffer strategy. BS. Import buffer strategy. This is the list of imports right here. Okay. Create buffer strategy 2. Let's just check right here because this is, yeah, okay. Sorry. And we have created our buffer strategy. To test, we'll just do to see if we're able to render. And we have a square. Woo! Celebration time. That's all for this episode of creating a clicker application. We've created our JFrame, and now we're going to start adding parts to our game. Thanks for watching.